Hi, April Rooks with Cornerstone Personal Development. Today we are going to begin a three-part series discussing why culture is so vital in every organization. Culture, simply put, is the work environment that you and I experience on a daily basis. And it's comprised of a couple of different components: our workplace relationships, as well as the processes or protocols within our companies. When we think of culture, we often think of global culture and how we have a variety of different cultures, even in America and then all across the globe. And those are made up of belief systems, different art, our ways of life, our dress, and so it is within our organizations. Every organization has a different culture, and it's up to you and I as leaders to create the cultures and to cultivate the cultures that we want for our business. And a culture is actively being created and is happening every day, whether that's an active process or it's happening passively. So at Cornerstone, we focus on relationships, and we believe that people are truly at the heart of every organization. So we work on what we call the 3 I's. That is intention, inclusion, and involvement. So when we're thinking about intention, the power of intention will help create the desired results that you and I want for our business and for our lives. And the first step in utilizing the power of intention as a business owner and as a leader is first defining what kind of culture you want for your organization. Ask yourself, do I want an open and a trusting organization? Do I want an organization where we respect one another, that promotes creativity and productivity? Do I want to help motivate my employees? When you get clear on what kind of culture that you want, then it will help you in producing those desired results that you want, which is a motivated team, an energized team, and people who are truly invested in your vision. So I'm going to share with you a brief example. Also, being a worship leader, my team created a list of core values and what we wanted to set as our expectations for our culture within our worship team. So I'm going to give you a few examples, and if you'll notice behind me as well, these are on our board, and these stay noticeable where everyone can not only have their own copy, but they also can see them when they're in the office and when they're here at the church. So first of all, we strive for open communication where we feel free to discuss needs, issues, and ideas in a non-threatening, approachable manner. Secondly, we desire to have a spirit of excellence in all we do, musically, relationally, and in our service. We are authentic and sincere in our lives as well as in our worship. And there are more on the list, but that's a great example of how we as a team met together and we constructed and we created this list of core values so that we could determine the direction of the culture for our team. And you can do the same. The second important part is defining expectations. Expectations are very important to human relationships. And within our businesses, when we are very clear on what our expectations are, it helps us to be successful. It helps our team to feel confident in the job that they are doing. And 2 important times to make sure that we're being very clear on expectations is when we hire someone new, and then when we are implementing a new process or maybe a new software within the organization. And the third area is boundaries. I like what Dr. Henry Cloud says, that as leaders, we are either creating or allowing everything within our organization. So when we realize that when we are in charge of and we are creating or allowing everything that's happening, then we can begin to define those boundaries, to be very clear on what we want for our organization, be clear on our expectations, and that we can construct and create a plan. So my challenge for you is that you will put a plan in place that will allow you to create and build healthy cultural habits within your organization. And one great step is to sit down with your team and put in a list of those core values, what you want your culture to be within your organization. And then also make sure that you're taking time for strategic planning. We have marketing plans, we have business plans, but do we have a plan in place for how we want the culture and the environment to be within our business? So plan team building activities. Plan bringing coffee to work once a quarter for your team in the mornings. Even the smallest things will be so greatly appreciated, and it will really show your team that you appreciate the value that they bring to your organization. We hope that this has added some value to you today and that you'll be able to go forward and use this in creating healthy cultural habits within your business. If you want more information, please visit our website at cornerstonepersonaldevelopment.net. Thanks so much for listening in.